Republican voters will soon choose between two educators to be their candidate for Oklahoma State Superintendent.
We invited both Robert Franklin and James Taylor to sit down with us for a profile ahead of the runoff. Franklin accepted. Taylor did not, despite our reaching out to three different people on his campaign. We are including comments that Taylor gave to our sister station in Tulsa as we take a closer look at the two men asking Republican voters for the job. Two longtime educators, two very different paths through education. Robert Franklin is a former special education teacher who spent decades as a school and career tech administrator, who was enjoying life focused on his two grandchildren when deciding to run for office.
Here we are. All of a sudden, things flipped upside down and we made a decision to say, let's go.
James Taylor is an 18-year classroom teacher, currently teaching history and government at Little Axe High School, and a pastor.
I didn't really want to do it. But I believe that the hand of God clearly is in this.
For Franklin, the road to this race started more than 4 decades ago when a junior high teacher suggested he observe a special ed classroom at a Stillwater elementary school.
And so we did, gave her the report. She was emotional about that. I was emotional about that. And she said, did you know that you could do this kind of work for a living? And I said, I don't really know what that would look like. And she said, you could be a special ed teacher. And I turned out to be a special education teacher before it was all said and done.
Franklin later became a junior high assistant principal, high school principal, and associate superintendent, all in Sand Springs. He later spent 14 years as an executive at Tulsa Tech, earned his doctorate from OSU, and was inducted into the Oklahoma Educators Hall of Fame. Taylor's career has stayed closer to the classroom.
Whether I'm teaching the Bible or whether I'm teaching the First Amendment, teaching is teaching, and I love what I do. So that's kind of who I am.
That difference is one of the clearest dividing lines in this runoff.
Perhaps Oklahoma would say it's time to try that specialty and that kind of experience rather than watching an experiment.
And when we asked Franklin directly about his opponent,
I just don't think we take another chance in an unseasoned, untested educational leader in this space when we are ranked at the 50th in the nation. We cannot take that chance, not today. Perhaps there's another time and place, but not today and not for this position.
Taylor argues his classroom experience is exactly what qualifies him.
My task is to get our kids reading, and it's going to start this fall because of what the legislatures did in bringing back phonics and cursive and no social promotion. They can't just move up to the next grade because it's the next year. They have to pass the grade. And so those things are what we're going to be focusing on, is getting our kids able to read and to write.
He also says teachers need the tools to handle academics and discipline.
Making sure that our teachers have everything that they need to be successful, dealing with what they need to do with disciplinary process. How do they find out where do they go? Who do they send them to? All these things, all those things that teachers need to be able to do right off the bat.
But Taylor has drawn attention for what he said about what's happening inside public schools. At a July event in Tulsa, Taylor repeated a long debunked claim about students identifying as animals using litter boxes at school.
I still can't believe this is true. I still can't believe this is true in our great state, that there are furries on campuses where they've got litter boxes for kids to use on campus.
When our sister station later asked Taylor directly whether he believes there are districts where students are using litter boxes,
Absolutely not.
Taylor says his comments were distorted, and he says he was only responding to a question about a rumor.
What I said is, I cannot believe that is going on in this great state of ours. And if it is, that's mental illness and needs to be treated as such.
Franklin says he wants the next state superintendent to keep the focus on supporting the people working in Oklahoma's classrooms.
We get in there and we do the work. We stay focused on students and the learning outcomes. We work on our teachers, support them. Teachers are the solution. They are not the problem.
Franklin says that means rebuilding the teacher workforce and reducing the state's reliance on emergency and alternatively certified educators.
We have got to rebuild the teacher workforce. We've never seen this kind of crisis before.
The two also differ on the role of faith in public education. Taylor supports teaching the Bible's influence on American history, but says he would not repeat former Superintendent Ryan Walters' effort to put a Bible in every classroom.
Walters was good at finding problems, but not good at fixing them.
Both candidates talk openly about their faith, but Franklin draws a line between personal faith and what public school teachers should be asked to do.
We cannot foist our religion on top of a teacher to lead our spiritual journey. That is an unfair expectation. That is for us as families, it's for us as church leaders and people that are engaged in the process. That is not our school's responsibility to lead our faith journey.
Taylor defends against claims he would be Ryan Walters 2.0.
I'm not Ryan Walters. Have no intentions to be Ryan Walters. I don't distance myself from him. I don't embrace him because I'm not Ryan Walters. We have completely different personalities. My temperament is different than his. I'm not one that calls names.
Franklin says the turmoil under Walters is part of what pushed him into this race.
Particularly the last couple of 2 or 3 years, we've watched the chaos and the frustration that I think a lot of educators and a lot of business and industry partners have seen.
This is Franklin's first run for public office. Taylor has run for Congress 4 times before this campaign. Franklin says he doesn't want politics to drive the State Department of Education.
I don't have a political agenda. I've not been perfect at this work because raising children, working in schools is an inexact science sometimes. But you meet people where they are, you try to uplift them, you have no agendas other than trying to help someone get to a better place.
2 educators with different resumes and different approaches asking Republican voters which kind of experience they want in the state's top education job. And the winner of that August 25th Republican runoff will face Democrat Jennettie Marshall in the November general election.